This is Gotti Elkon with Silly Film News here at the Dallas International Film Festival. We're here with the wonderful team behind Into the Who Knows. Guys, introduce yourselves. Micha?
Yeah. I'm Micha Barber. I'm the director of Into the Who Knows.
I'm Bryce Gheisar. I play Thomas.
I'm Delaney Wingrove, and I play Felix, the fox.
I'm Eddy. I play the mom.
I'm Nathan Blair. I play the dad.
And I'm Brittney Shepherd. I'm one of the producers.
Well, Micha, I've got to ask, where did this story come from? I mean, it's such a fantastical story. It's such a, imagination-driven story. Where did you first kind of get this inspiration, and where exactly did Felix come from?
Yeah. Well, we really wanted to tell a story that was something that was like a joyful story, but inspired by people like Jim Henson and Miyazaki. And we also used the touchstone of summer camp. I think everybody's had a summer camp experience, either good or bad. And so that's kind of where it came from. And then Felix, Felix, we spent a long time designing Felix because we wanted Felix to have kind of a Mona Lisa type expression on his face. Sort of, could be mischievous, could be pleasant. And but Felix is Thomas's best friend in the movie.
Bryce, what was it like when you found out you were going to be in the role, and then, you're in this entire movie. It's your movie.
Well, after reading the script, I thought it was like a really amazing story. I haven't really been to summer camp, but I know the first day at school, and how it's really nerve-wracking, and you kind of want to be around people that care about you. So that's Felix in this story. Yeah.
Well, I've got to ask Felix.
It was a great experience.
Yeah. What was it like becoming Felix and wearing that outfit? How was that whole dynamic?
I would do it again. It was fun. It was hot, but it was fun. And yeah, it was really, really fun. And just tromping through the woods in a fox costume doesn't sound fun, and then just being with Bryce and everything, all the crazy things that we got to do, when we weren't filming, we were just romping through the forest doing whatever we wanted.
For both of you guys, how much fun was it to be able to, you guys were on the lake, you guys were kind of all over the place. Mm-hmm. What were some of the highlights for you when you guys were acting in the film?
Oh man, it was such a big adventure, and going through that forest is such a beautiful way to film because it's all natural. Everything that you see in there, no green screen, that's where we were filming. It was amazing.
Yeah, Louisiana, that was just gorgeous, and it really looks like we're in a different world when we go to that part of the movie, and it's just really cool. And then the boat scene, there's a part where we're floating across the lake, and it just looks phenomenal.
Oh man, it was so crazy filming that.
Yes.
There's because there was wood on the bottom to try to make a little boat at the very bottom.
Yeah.
And there's 5 people swimming around us.
And then you put I don't know, it was so cool because we had to stuff it inside and we were
balancing with
and everything.
each other.
And we were "Eee, don't rock the boat."
That was so funny. You guys were it was funny.
I was scared to fall out. I was like, oh no.
You were on the swim team.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I actually love swimming now. So that was a different.
Well, I've got to ask the parents a question, since you guys are new parents yourselves. How much fun was it being able to tackle this type of role, especially with what we've seen you in? It's kind of completely different material. It must have been really exhilarating to play something that you guys are going to go through.
It was helpful to know what to say ahead of time because when you're a new parent, you're totally making it up as you go. So it was nice having lines that you could actually say out loud. And he's like, that's probably the easiest parenting experience I ever had. Like, oh, great, I just say this at this point and it's all set. So compared to being a new parent, that's a little bit easier. But yeah, it was a blast. These guys are fabulous to hang out with, and I had a good time on set with them too.
Yeah, it was fun to work on something that our kids could actually watch.
Yeah, definitely.
One day something together in the recent past, or was this something?
Yeah, we've been in
couple
4
things.
movies altogether.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not, this was our first couple where we were actually cast as
Yeah.
dating partners.
But I mean, it would be something that we could watch as a family, whereas some other stuff we certainly could not.
You know, if I can say too, Lee and Macon, it was really fun to work with them because they just had this natural rapport. Like they could really do the easy like glances to each other that parents do. They just happen like that, you know. So that was a lot of fun.
Let's talk about being able to shoot in Louisiana, and not only the wilderness part, but just being able to be in that state. It's definitely become a hotbed for filming.
Sure.
Tell us a bit about that experience.
Well, for all the Texas fans, technically we were always on the Texas side of the border, but it's right on the Texas-Louisiana border, and it's just a beautiful area. It's Caddo Lake, and yeah, I mean it's just an incredible spot. We went out the last night. We took a little boat ride out in the cypress swamps.
Oh my gosh.
And a local was kind of giving us that tour, and he told the story. He said, "Yeah, when I was 15, I was stranded out here for 6 hours or something like that."
Oh,
You know?
it was crazy. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, going on that boat ride because we saw, was it like a crocodile?
Well, yeah, we were looking for alligators.
Like
and-
alligators,
yep.
not crocodile.
Big
Alligators, like,
bullfrogs.
and we saw a bunch of frogs, and it was really cool because being in that area, that's where they like love to live, and it was fun to be there.
Well, I guess for Brittney to kind of throw you a question, being able to have a story that, I mean, there's a lot of good films that come out recently. At the festival, we were showcasing Pete's Dragon, which I think shares a very similar nature. It looks like these films are starting to come back in the foray. I mean, that team's working on Peter Pan, for instance. It must be nice to be a part of, hopefully, a movement of getting back. You know, Miyazaki is coming back as well. It seems fresh, and a new wave of it hopefully will come through, and you guys are a part of that. What experience is that for you guys as the filmmaking team behind it?
I think it's really exciting. It's exciting to create something that both young audiences and their parents will both enjoy. I think it definitely opens up a lot of possibilities, and I'm excited that there's a lot of different films sort of doing that now. And you know, sort of Micha at the helm had such a vision for this film, and I think sort of set the tone for that from the onset. And I think we were able to sort of carry that mission throughout the delivery of the film.
Yeah, we had an amazing team and like just vibe on set. Everybody was kind of became a family, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was a big family.
That was the best
Like-
part.
Like I was pretty nervous when I came onto the set, but you made me feel at home, and the whole group just made me feel like
Yeah.
I belonged. So
Yeah.
What's
and
it like?
people
Oh, go ahead.
like would all help each other out and take on roles that they didn't have to take on.
How long did you guys actually shoot?
We shot for 25 days.
Wow.
Yeah, 25 days.
And how much, I mean, I'm guessing they were on set majority of the time and maybe a couple of days here or there?
Bryce was
Making
on
it-
set for 25 days.
I think Delaney, you were like 18 or 19, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I think
Lee and Macon, you guys weren't there too long.
No, I think I was there for like 1.5 or
Yeah.
2.
We went up to
Yeah.
Louisiana too.
Yeah.
We had a few more.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
that boat scene where you guys.
Have you seen it already?
Oh,
So yeah, we had with no
it was great.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're
You
one
guys
step
did
ahead.
amazing. You guys did amazing.
Thanks,
So
buddy.
yeah,
I can't wait to see it. It's going to be all new to us. That's fine.
Be like, what's gonna happen next?
Let's talk about being able to see it, being able to bring it to a Texas premiere in Dallas. That must be kind of bittersweet that you guys get to bring it here, not somewhere crazy or far away from where you guys would shoot.
Actually, it's really funny because I feel like as soon as we were invited to premiere it here, we thought, this is the perfect place. You know, Bryce is from Dallas, and so we have all these, a lot of us are based in Austin, and so it's kind of like, kind of having this nice, sharing it with our family and friends and our home state is pretty special, so we're pretty excited about that.
Bryce, what does it feel like that your family can experience this first thing? I mean, everyone's going to be here hopefully.
So all my family have been invited, and I think a lot of them are coming. And they've been to go to see like a premiere before, but they haven't been at a real film festival, and I think it'll be a great experience. And I was just really happy that I could be here because I was in LA, and I was like, okay, so it's gonna be in Dallas, right? Yes, I get to go back home and see all these guys. So that was great. I'm really excited.
Well, I guess kind of to wrap things up, as far as where can people, keep up with Felix Fox and the film, and can you tell us a little bit about where it's going from here? I know it's kind of same time Sarasota, but where does it go from here?
Yeah, so you can follow us on intothewhoknows.com, and also on Facebook. We have a nice Facebook following, Into the Who Knows. And we're playing right after this festival. We're actually playing the second weekend of Sarasota, so we go to
Nice.
Florida, and then as long as this airs in a couple days, we can say it that we're playing at Montclair. We're going to Montclair, New Jersey, and then some other destinations after that, and then we assume that it'll be widely available later this year. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's that good, I think so.
thank you,
Well, guys, thank you so much, and it was a pleasure and a fantastic film. Thank you, guys.
thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.